No one is coming to save you. No one. The decisions you make are all yours. Freedom is not the idea of doing anything you want. Freedom is responsibility. Let's say you're playing basketball. You're practicing by yourself, you're on a basketball court, and you've just been throwing layups all day. You're hitting the backboard, it goes in, backboard, it goes in, straight mesh, whatever. And I go, hey buddy, I have an offer for you. If you can make a shot from behind the full court line, I'll change your life in a positive way. So you go behind the full court line, you get ready to take your shot. And I go, whoa, hold on. And I give you a tennis ball. Eventually, you have to come to the conclusion that, okay, if you keep trying to shoot a tennis ball like you do a basketball, it's much harder for you to make it. So you change your strategy. Now you're in a position where you have to make a choice. Do you keep shooting to see if you can make it and improve your life for the better? Or do you get frustrated and do you give up? The choice is yours. But if you stop shooting, there's zero. That's life. Life is a game of chances. And in this world, if you stop trying, your odds go to zero. The concept of putting an effort towards something to gain a result from it will always come down to the amount of times you try. As you keep trying, you improve over time if you pay attention to what you've been doing wrong. The goal in life is to have a general balanced lifestyle. If you're not good at making money, you don't have the opportunities to be able to build solid relationships. The ability to manage yourself, the ability to delay gratification, the ability to be creative, find problems and solutions to those problems. At least if you're going down the entrepreneurship or like business, self-employment route, right? These are important traits for you to have to succeed in these realms, and they carry over in other aspects of your life. And if you don't prioritize or you don't make sure that every area is covered, at least to some degree, then it'll hold you back in other ones. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So perfection isn't the goal. The goal is distribution and consistency and having an idea of how to manage the different areas of your life in a way that balances itself out. For a long time, we were under the impression that if you were to follow the traditional path, it would guarantee you a result. The world is very unconventional, and you have to learn to adapt to that world, or else you'll get left behind. Think about it, with AI, the same task that used to be available for everybody is now getting specialized and standardized through AI. And that becomes a matter of learning to evolve. That's where you go from shooting like a basketball to shooting with a tennis ball. The consequences are that you lose access to opportunities. So the goal right now should be to learn to adapt and to put the reps in to reach the level of skill necessary to actually incorporate yourself into the changes of the society. Because as time changes and things progress, skill becomes much more important than like being unskilled. If you blatantly blind yourself to the changes in the world, you will get left behind in a way that's detrimental to your own capacity to live a good life. It's ignorance. I think personally, your finances need to be the top priority for yourself. But I'm trying to say you have to understand how to navigate money. You have to understand how to earn. A lot of times, people who struggle with debt, the problem isn't that they don't know how to save. The problem is that they don't know how to earn. And earning is a lot more challenging than saving. If you were to save $2 on a cup of coffee, then over the course of a year, you would save 20 bucks. Like, that's not gonna help you. You have to learn how to integrate yourself into the market in a meaningful way. You have to build up that skill, and it's not easy. And the reason why it's difficult is because it takes time. It takes patience, and it takes creativity. There are so many ways in this new society, in this gold rush of automation and this shift in technology that has broken down so many barriers to entry to business that you can find for yourself and take advantage of. So focus on your priorities. So prioritize the areas of your life that have the biggest impact on the quality of life and build from there. Once you have that sorted out, then you can look at the next things and the next things. And it comes back around. Because those same people too, those same people that you want to go out and party and do activities with, they're not going to be the ones putting money in your pocket. They might like you, they might respect you, they might enjoy spending time with you, but the world is a place that is unforgiving. The world doesn't care about how you feel. Here's a lesson I learned from traveling. I went to 4 different countries. I went to Thailand, I went to Japan, I went to the Philippines, and I went to Vietnam. I came back to Canada, where I left. Nothing has changed. The same people are here. We have the same conversations. We have the same relationship dynamics. So don't worry about missing out. You won't. So that's the message. Watch this video, subscribe, join the winner's circle, and I'll catch you next time.